Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and I am your low quality king reactor. Um so I'm going to be reacting to DreamMaker's group battles. So I've already watched multiple of their videos of their group battles and some are repeated because I've been waiting for weeks to get new contents and I've already watched some of them and I think I'm going to cut some of them because some of their performances in this video because it's going to be longer. I'm going to watch them all at once, so let's go. So I'm going to be first reacting to Team Wilson, all I have to give. So let's start watching.
Okay, let's go, Mikey. Let's go. Do that.
So I've already watched this and ang pinaka napansin ko talaga dito is si Omar at saka si Renz. Yeah, I've watched that Omar did this distribution of the lines and I approve of his ability to do that because they look pretty stable. But I was just hoping that Reister would have done that because he's the leader. And I really wanted to see them fighting for the center position because center position is very important. And yeah, then Rick already got the center position. But I really want Marcus to fight for the center position. Overall, this group is pretty good, but JL got some mistakes and oh my god, Renz, yes. To be honest, Renz is underrated and I want him to have that like attention for him. Yeah, Reister did that and he's improving about his facial expressions. Hey, Uri Santa Marcus. Yeah. Ano ko sinabi? Hey, Reister. Bae yung seems like she's not impressed. Hey girl, hey girl. Yeah, yes, Renz did that well. So I'm watching this because there's going to be an elimination na and I'm pretty sad about that. Don't you ever leave the world to you. But my love is yours. Team rivals. So, hello guys. So kanina pala hindi pala ako nag-react kila Wilson. So kila Reister pala yung group na yun. And I'm going to be reacting to Team Reister's performance, all I had to give. So let's start this.
그래도 다들 좀 잘해줘서 그런.
What? Okay, so I've already watched this. I just have to rewatch it again for my reaction. So let's go.
I don't know what it does to make you cry.
So here's my reaction to this, to their team. So Jeremy did well in this group. So I feel like, yeah, Wilson picked them because wait, si Luiz. So Wilson picked Jeremy and JR because they speak well in English, and that's smart move, so they can easily understand each other if they're going to dance in a single group. So I don't understand why Kim and Jung are in their team, but maybe Wilson already seen Jung's talent, and I don't know about Kim though. He has talent, but I've seen Wilson's TikToks and he's insanely cool. Hey, Jeremy. To be honest, Jeremy is very underrated. He deserves more. And he's the overrated one. JR. I've done it so. So I'm going to stop here now because I've already watched this. So let's go. So after ko nga ma-watch yun, nanalo yung Team Wilson sa All I Have to Give na battle. And for me, I think both team did well, and I would say that Team Racer is my bet because the vocals, it's pretty decent, unlike the other team, unlike Team Wilson. But I've recently watched some videos and they said that in K-pop, vocals are not as important as the dancing skills. So maybe the Korean mentors really want to see how they dance more than how they sing, and I'd say maybe that's the reason why they won. Team Wilson won, but I am more in favor of Team Racers, so there's nothing wrong with that. So please don't hate me, guys. So let's start reacting to the next battle. So in this group, I am really impressed by their visuals. Si Luiz, si Kian, at saka si Joshua. That's insane visuals. Oh my god, ang ingay. So magaling si Russu na maging leader, and he handled this team well. The thing is, I didn't really notice Asa because the visuals of his other team is insane. Like this Luiz, like the center right now, he's pretty visual. He's a good visual, and Kian has a good facial expression, and I approve of that. But Joshua doesn't have to try. Like, you know that he's attractive. And Luiz is always in my mind when it comes to visuals, and he can beat other famous ones in this competition. So at the end of this performance, my thoughts are Russu is a good leader. I've noticed Luiz, and Joshua has that beautiful smile and eyes. He's a good center. And yeah, most of these are positive. And I heard that they won and they deserve it. So let's go to Vince's team. So let's start watching Vince's team. Awitin Mo at Isasayaw Ko. And I've already watched this, so I think I'm going to say my thoughts about it. after watching, or just while just watching. Oni, the stylist of SB19, and I will see. So this team, Vinci picked all the visuals of this program, of this era, of this season. Maki is pretty good with his, like, they don't even have to try, they all visual, they are all visuals. Look at that. Luiz already have that visual, and Russu, you cannot deny that he has also visuals in him. Hey Neil, but it's a letdown to me because Neil didn't really get this, like, I didn't feel Neil's performance here. But yeah, I applaud Red's motivation, because he did really well with the dance. He did practice a lot, because he don't really know how to dance, but as we can see here, he's already doing some decent moves. And yeah, so here are my thoughts. Yeah, Vinci, the leader, picked these trainees, but I think this is a pretty bad pick because he just looked at the visuals of these people, and that's a pretty bad analyzation because he didn't actually understand if there or look, or he is not that very, what do you call this, keen eye about the trainees who are good at dancing. Like, this is a letdown for him. I hope that he learns from the way he understood his vision, I guess. And yeah, this is a letdown for Vinci. I also hope that Vinci would be picking a pretty good team, but it's a letdown how he picked all of his groups. I think it would have been balanced if it's not just visuals, you know. So next, so the next battle is about the coconut nut, and this is Team KL's performance. So let's start watching. There are Team Manawari. So the teams are, so I am pretty good at understand of knowing who's the team is in. So I know Tanner and KL and Jay, yes. To be honest, I am rooting for Jay in this competition. I kind of want him to stay longer in this competition, but unfortunately they lost. He looks like a Korean but a Filipino. What's his name again? Mati. So at the end of this of this battle is that, yeah, this team Manawari, they look old. They don't fit their visuals don't fit the song, because the song is about cute stuff that the other team has. And yeah, they are pretty good, but I think that the concept did not match them as a group. So let's go to the other team. Team Jeremy. Ads again.
Sana po, wala po magkamali sa amin. Fighting! Fighting! Let's go!
Well, in this part, I think they have the concept of the song is pretty good for them because they all look the part. The concept of the song fits them. Their heights, their faces. Like Tad fits it. Like look at him. To be honest, it's fun to know that Ichiro Worms is the fans of Ichiro, and his fans are pretty fun. And Josh, what is his name again? Joshua. He's also Joshua, right? And his facial expression is pretty good. Joshua. Jeremy is a good center. I wouldn't say anything. BYG is smiling. A big house party. Many people reacted to that. It's the cocoa fruit of the cocoa. So I've already watched this, and this team actually did great because they fit the song, and Asi did the high note, and they all have the best facial expressions, and that's good for me. So I'm going to be reacting to Team Dre. He's into her. So I've heard that Dre already performed this because he is part of BGYO's backup dancer in ASAP, and I'd say that he's going to do pretty good, I guess. But yeah, about the teams, about their teammates, about the story, I've already watched this, so I'm just going to watch it again. So this team, they had problems though. They're so supportive, Joshua and Jeremy. So Gabby did something weird with about the thing that they're doing with BYG. So this group, yeah, they're not the best dancer out of other teams though, because yeah, Ron and Gabby are not really that good dancers. So I don't, yeah, in the video, Dre picked their positions. They picked their positions, and Dre thought that's a good position for them. So he decided to change the groupings, the positions, and the other teams felt sad because it's a sudden change, and it made them sad. It made me feel sad too, because why would he do that? And the way he said that is like there's no empathy, I'd say. But in the end, they got it. They understand each other, and that's what's important. Love is satisfied. Look, wait, Lyle is a pretty good center. He's not a center here, but he has visuals that are decent. that is decent. Like, look at him. He's so underrated. He needs to debut. So that's my thoughts about this performance. So next is, so I'm going to be reacting to Team Lawrence performs video while he's into her, and I don't really know most of them, but I know Vio because of his visuals. And let's start watching. I heard that he's part of Team Yay. Prince. I kinda want him to debut with Marco. Oh yeah, I know this guy, Winston. I saw him in the theme song. So yeah, I don't have a pick here, but I wish them well. Sana nga mabigyan tayo ng content sa kanila, kasi hindi ko sila mapansin lahat masyado. So let's stop this. So I'm going to be reacting to Team Mats performs NSYNC's Tearing Up My Heart. Yeah, I've already watched this too, and I'm going to just say my thoughts while watching it. I'm not really going to recall this, give my attention to the video, because I've already watched that. So let's start reacting. So John really has that vocal, and I want him to be a vocalist kahit saan mang grupo. I want him the main vocal of the group, or gusto ko siyang mag-debut dito, and I want him to be the main vocal. I hope the mentors notice how good he is, because he works hard. And I also search him, and he is also doing some, what they call this, mentoring, what they call this? Kalimutan ko na. Sa mga okay, I assume that John already went to some what they call this, workshops, because he's really good at executing his moves and facial expressions, and he looks smart when it comes to dancing. And this guy, he's tall and he has the visual. And I know Matt from Top Class, and in this performance, the only people that I notice, in my own opinion, is John and JM. Yeah, there are only the two guys that I've noticed here. So I'm happy for Tobin, because he dances well in this battle. He did well. Like, he practiced a lot, because I watched his video before in the audition, and that audition piece was not really good for him. He accumulated a lot of haters, so that's sad. Yeah, to me, in this performance, John stands out. Yeah. Next group